Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today we're going to be making something called char cloth. Char cloth is extremely important for any survival kit, or if you're wanting to be able to start fires out in the wilderness without the use of lighters and such, you know. Char cloth is basically cotton that has been heated to the point where it should be burning, but not allowing enough oxygen to it to allow it to burn. And what happens is then it creates a very, very thin cloth that's just pure like fuel. You hit your sparker onto it, anything to cause a spark, whether it be a flint and steel, a ferret rod, any of that kind of thing, and it will catch that and it would start an ember almost immediately. With it, it will make making fires out and about while camping or whatever so much easier. Now, if you've been following along with the rest of my project, you will have everything you need to do this project apart from cotton, but you can find cotton in t-shirts and various other bits and pieces of clothing. Now, unfortunately, I've got a pair of trousers that I absolutely love, pyjama trousers. You'll have seen me wearing these type of things on some of the videos because they're just comfy, and if I'm not going out and about and actually seeing human beings, then I wear them. But however, these ones, let me show you, they have a very opportune hole, and I don't want to keep scaring people by walking around with them on, so we'll cut them up and we'll make them into the char cloth. So let's get on with that bit. For this project you will need a tin, and a tin that fits inside it with a hole in, or a metal tin with a lid, and all you need to do is make a hole in the lid. You'll need a stove or burner of some kind, a grill to hold it all away from the flames on, a lighter, and something that's made of 100% cotton. I forgot to say that most of the stuff in this video I've made in other videos. So if you'd like to see how to make the burner, that's just here. And then how to make charcoal and activated charcoal, just here. And both those will show you how to make most of what you've seen in the video so far. may be able to see that every now and again the actual smoke catches fire coming out of it. You may have noticed that the char cloth was still smouldering and smoke was still coming out, and as the fire was going out. But I have to be fair to neighbours and so on, and you know, it's a sunny day out there, they'll have their washing out. If I'd been using the little stove thing, that again I couldn't get to work properly, then I would have carried on till it was completely charred and so on. But I can't do it. If I have to keep adding wood to that, it's not fair, because people will have their washing out, and I don't want their washing to smell of all the smoke just because I'm making a bit of char cloth. So we'll wait for it to cool down and we'll see how much we've got. We will have had some, you know, but I'm not sure if it will have got all the way into the centre of all the spirals and stuff. But we'll see. Okay, so I've let it cool down a bit. Now it's the moment of truth. Let's see how much, if any, has turned into char cloth. As I was afraid. Look, can you see? A lot of it is not. But hopefully we'll have some on the outsides. No, right. It's still smoking, which means it needs a lot longer to cool down. That's still burning at the moment, and if we take it out now, it could actually spontaneously combust. So we definitely don't want that. So I'll put it back out in the garden for a minute. Okay, take two. Let's have a look now, shall we? Okay, like I'd said before, that's obviously not done. If you can still read the comic book, then you're not right. But there is a lot that is ready, and you can see this stuff is very fragile. But we're gonna unwrap it, and we're gonna cut along the along this bit here. Yeah, along this bit, and we're going to cut all that out. It's such a shame it didn't work, not properly, but as I said, it would have worked, but I've got to respect the neighbours. You know, if they're busy hanging all their washing out and I come out and start blinking, setting fires to things, it's just not fair. It's a hell of a lot easier to cut than before. I'm going to try some of this other stuff as well to see if it's going to catch fire easier. You know, the bits that haven't actually that aren't black. So that, oh, and then like that. And we've got all this, which I'm going to try and set light to in another video, but obviously I'm going to show you how to use this in another video as well. Let's have a look. I think after I've tried to light a bit of this, I'm going to get it all put back in a pot and try it, you know, and set light to it later on tonight when everyone's got their clothes in already. This stuff, as we get closer to the bottom, maybe, yeah, this is more done than the other stuff, but still, it's so unfortunate I couldn't just put a couple more bits on just to heat it up a little bit more. Oh well. The process works anyway, you know, the process definitely works, but it's just all about giving it the proper amount of time. As I say, the best way to do it is when you stop seeing smoke come out, it's done, you know. Then just leave it for half an hour to an hour just to cool it off completely. This stuff, when it's still very, very hot, it so easily ignites that you've got a real proper issue with spontaneous combustion. You do not want this stuff just igniting in your hand or anywhere in your house, you know. Right, none of that. I'm not going to bother with that one. Okay, now I'm going to put all this stuff back in, and I'm going to set everything up ready to start it cooking again. I'll keep that bit out. I'll heat all that back up again, and we'll get a lot more than this ready. Okay, so this is it. This is the magic stuff. Okay, in a couple of days I will have a video out on how to use char cloth and why it's so amazing, and I'll put that just here, and there might be a link in the description if I can be bothered. But thanks for watching. As I say, just wait till the smoke stops, then you know it's done. Wait for it for a little bit longer to cool down, and then you're done. Okay? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!